Game developers, I think it's time we have a talk. This industry that we all love as a community is becoming a complete mess, and it's all started in that one place that Epic Games has made called Fortnite. Now, before all of yous go to the comment section or post this somewhere and say, oh, you're just hating on Fortnite and you just really don't like the game. Personally, I don't mind Fortnite. I used to play it a lot. I don't like the concept of battle royales. But since Fortnite and Epic Games has respectively got their way to the top and made profit from this game, everyone's tried to follow when really they're taking on this all wrong. Now let's look at the Battle Royale concept which I am trying to get across here. Epic Games took Battle Royale and added their own twist which got them to the top. So they took like a H1Z1 and a PUBG is a game, looked at it, probably enjoyed it a lot because they're not bad games, and then said, what could we do to make this our own and add something else to the game? So they sat down, looked at it, and said, building. Yeah, we'll add building to the game. That's why Fortnite has clawed their way to the top and made a huge, huge profit off this game. They added their own twist to the game, which gives it uniqueness, a fresh feel. It just works. But people are going around it the wrong way. They're just following and following the game style. All they're doing is taking that simple battle royale concept, throwing it into a game, and looking to make huge profit, in quotation marks, off this genre of game. It's not working. People need to stop worrying about money and actually figuring out that the way to gain money is to seek out a certain audience of fans, and once you've found that like huge, huge fan base that love your games, like Bethesda did with single player games, then they know from personal experience that that will work for a steady income. Well, if you continue to make games and have great games like Bethesda has, other than Fallout 76, in my opinion, then they'll know that you can actually get somewhere with just looking at the certain audience instead of following the crowd and going with the trending. Just make your own game, give it a unique style. Like, honestly, the game industry is becoming a complete fucking mess. Look at the facts, right? Single player games, Skyrim, published many, many years ago, still breathes and lives to this day with die-hard fans of the series, the Elder Scrolls series. Same goes with Fallout 4. Bethesda Game Studios is an impeccable single player designer and developer. They do amazing jobs at creating like worlds that people can be immersed in and just fully give themselves to because they appeal to that audience. What I'm trying to say is if you continue to just go after that battle royale, going in 100 people, kill, last person standing wins. Sorry, it's not going to work. Yes, Fortnite did an incredible, incredible job of making their own twist to the Battle Royale. Don't follow PUBG and H1. Yes, they are incredible games. Absolutely incredible, well made. And they are very, very fair games to play. Don't follow the herd. Don't go after the money. Yes, I know that making games is a very huge part of gaining money, and making more games needs a lot of money. I know that. But having that one game that's just a strict cash grab is not good. It doesn't look well for the studio, especially when it comes to Treyarch. They've went back onto their word. Well, I didn't really have a word about like not making a battle royale, but I had more thoughts of Treyarch being, let's put it, more loyal to the fans. Like, look at Zombies for one, for a minute. Like, Zombies is an incredible game. Would absolutely love it. I spent my childhood playing Zombies on World War, and honestly, it was incredible. Black Ops 1 Zombies, one of the most impactful games to the industry, in my opinion. And then it goes to Black Ops 2, an incredible multiplayer game because they had their own little style of gunplay of just basically it's their game, it's what they want. And then you go to Black Ops 3, an incredible game, absolutely loved it. Multiplayer, not so much. It was more like in the skies type of not typical boots on the ground. I understand people enjoyed that. I enjoyed it a little bit when I played with my friends, but it wasn't a single player experience, which I'm trying to get at here. Yes, the campaign mode was there. I love playing the campaign mode for shooter games, especially first person shooter games. Like, let's look at Black Ops 2. The stealth missions on that, where you would have this cloaking thing, you could just press it and you would just go in cloak. I love that. I love like the sneaky type feel to games, which Bethesda also has with Fallout and Skyrim. You can create your own path to that, but if people want to follow this battle royale game style, they need to take different notes, brainstorm with the studio, with everyone there, and see people's opinions on what they're doing. Don't just straight cash grab people for different games. Like, battle royale is starting to die off. That game mode, or that game style, should I say, is starting to die off. I'm not saying Fortnite's gonna die. It will eventually. All things go. All good things make a pass. Everything does. But trying to get a slither of that money is just not. It's not good. Like, yes, you might need money to create your next game, but there's that whole part of the community in the gaming industry that no one pays attention to other than Bethesda. Now let's think about Rockstar Games for a second. Rockstar Games created Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Impeccable, absolute masterpieces of games. And now they're coming out with Red Dead Redemption 2. I can't fucking wait for that game. That love for single player people has not been looked at for a while until the reveal of Red Dead Redemption 2 and the Elder Scrolls 6, which Elder Scrolls 6 made from Bethesda, another incredible Bethesda game title, which is gonna just blow my mind. I can already see it. But when we come to what do you call it, Rockstar Games, that's the one. When we come to Rockstar Games, we just straight think to GTA 5 online. Yep, money, cash grabs all the time because it's really, really hard to gain money on that online sessions to buy all the stuff. So like when a new update comes out, people spend thousands of pounds and dollars on that game just to get money for virtual items in game. Yes, it's really good marketing. Yes, they did well from it, and yes, the single player mode on GTA 5 was incredible. I felt like I actually connected with the people we played as or the NPCs we met. Same goes with Skyrim and Fallout and the Elder Scrolls 6 that's bound to blow everyone's mind again. It's it's gonna be great, but people who are following the bandwagon, just becoming sheep instead of being lions, are just grinding me gears. Don't follow other people's opinions. Yes, you might have the same opinions. Yes, you might have the same thoughts. Yes, you might have the same passions as someone else. But when it comes to games and being a creator and being a producer, say for music, for an example, another one of my passions that I just love doing, you you can make covers for different songs, but you don't go in and have songs that you just continue to remake, same noises, same sounds, same length, the same song over and over again, and put it into YouTube and go to a record deal and say, here, here's a remake of a song that's exactly the same, and they will just go, no, no, go do something else. They will not take that record deal because it's the same thing that's been done before. Take it and use a method to remix, recreate, do something else, and add your own twist to that. That's why when people go on to look at different songs on the internet, like on YouTube, you go in and you'll type in a song name from, let's just say from Adele, for instance. I don't know why Adele just popped into my head. You go on, search for Adele, and then there'll be her songs that have got the most views, well, yeah, the most views and most like liked, just all in a row, just straight there. And then when you scroll past that, you'll see more remixes and covers of that same song, but when you listen to them, something's changed. Something's different to that song that makes it better or worse. Make your own twist and spin off to these things because honestly, it works wonders. That's why people in Epic Games have said, let's add building to our Battle Royale mode that we're going to make, and that just boosted them. Like they went flying into success. I respect them in so much more ways than I do to other developers that are just following them like Treyarch are, because they added their own twist to it. Yes, you might, for Treyarch, they might add zombies maps to the Blackout map, but that's not enough. If you want to make a battle royale game, add your own spin. Don't just follow the crowd. When following the crowd, all you end up doing is losing loyal fans and make many fans disappointed. Let's talk about 76, Fallout 76, and let's just picture it. Fallout 4, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas was incredible single player experiences in my opinion. Absolutely impeccable. And then we moved to Fallout 76. I appreciate them adding a new twist to the Fallout franchise, but it left me very, very disappointed because of the way they went about it. Yes, there's questing. Yes, there's different ways and many things to do, and many things to do while playing the game. But when it comes to NPCs and the natural Fallout feel of the games, it just isn't there for Fallout 76 in my opinion. I think they should have named it differently. Maybe not Fallout, but a different style of name. I don't know what they could have named it, but not Fallout. It's not a Fallout game. That's what I'm trying to say here, is that battle royales, when other people take it and try to make it their own and add their twist to it, like Epic Games did with Fortnite, they can call it their own. They can say, yes, that's our game. They are proud of that game. They actually have an incredible fan base. Like many toxic, and many are friendly and helpful. But when it comes to esports, let's just say Fortnite is probably one of the leading esports in the entire world. But when it comes down to it, when people remake battle royales and just don't add anything to it, that is not theirs. Yes, they have the right to do that. Yes, it's not illegal to do that because nothing copyrighted is being claimed. But let's just think about the disappointment in the fans and the disappointment in the studios and how down it leaves them because it's not theirs. It's not their game. See, zombies in Treyarch games is theirs. Like it's theirs. It it's nothing else but theirs. It's their idea, nothing else. They've came in, they've said yes, we want zombies, and they've added their own twist to it. They haven't just left zombies, they've added a survival zombies to it. And it lets it go harder and harder and it progresses and it progresses and it leaves you with this sense of achievement when you've reached a high round in that. But there also is a story behind it, which is incredible because it's their own twist on the zombies. It's a zombie storyline, it's their twist. But when it comes to a battle royale that they've made, all they've done is taken the concept of a battle royale and says, yes, we need money, yes, we're very money hungry, yes, we need it. Slam it into Black Ops 4, people will play it, guaranteed, because they want to try it. Yes, they'll try it, but they won't stick around. They will go back to Fortnite and continue playing that because it's unique, it's fresh. They will continue to play that, whereas, uh, sorry, what's it? Blackout will just be a carbon, cardboard cutout copy of PUBG. It's not fully copied, but it's pretty much copied PUBG on a higher basis of PUBG because it's like higher and well more known than PUBG. And then with Fortnite, They clawed their way to the top with hard work and dedication to the game and their fan base because they added their unique spin on that franchise. Now let's speak about the saviour of the industry. Rockstar Games will be the saviour of the single player industry because when we get there, when Red Dead 2 drops and it goes to consoles and PC, that game will be played by many, 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 probably millions upon millions of people will play that and spend money on that because it's well known and because single player people have not been cared to or seen to for a long, long time now. And honestly, I respect Rockstar Games for making this decision because they seen a hole in the industry and capitalized on it. They might have seen this coming, they might not have seen this coming, but I can tell you now, Red Dead Redemption 2 has been in the works for a long time. They didn't just plan this out. It might have been luck. They might have planned it. They might have foreseen the future. I don't know. They might have I don't know, someone majestic in the studios that tells them when to use it or when to start revealing stuff. But they've started looking at the single player industry, and this is what I'm trying to say is if you can appeal to a certain audience or multiple audiences very, very well with different titles, you will succeed in this industry. But if you're going to be like Bethesda, take a single player genre in a single player franchise and add it to a multiplayer game, it's not going to work well. It might work well for Bethesda because they're very well known and they're a very good studio, but when it comes down to it, don't follow the crowd. Don't try to make multiplayer games if you are just copying of everything else, because in my opinion, Fallout 76 is just going to be a complete remake of things like Ark, but without the dinosaurs. It's an RPG, yes, which is very, very popular, but the fact that it's an open world survival game, and all they do is the same thing over and over again. It's pretty much Ark without the dinosaurs. But now, if we look at it and then they added something else to the game, where like you can create your own tribes, you can create your own world, you can go off into space. That's probably a bit out of the world, like out of world idea for a Fallout game. But I mean, like, if they added something else to the game to make a twist on it, they would succeed in that type of genre. But everyone with this battle royale following is just messing with the industry. People need fresh, new ideas on this industry, or it's gonna die. Gaming won't die, but people who just continue following the same thing over and over again, redoing and cardboard copying everything, will die. Their studios will perish. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Leave your comments down below. Make sure to subscribe and tell me your opinions on this video in the comments. Thank you and goodbye.